Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 7. Since when can you see through glass in this view? That is so... Is that weird? Is that meant to happen? Like the block will stop it, but then the glass, you could see right through it. That's so weird. Is that always been the case? I feel like maybe I've never done that on glass before. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted. I was about to actually head into the Nether off camera before I started this episode, but as I went into the Nether, I found that there is something blocking my way. And that is a sign saying, watch your step, LMAO. Oh, it is a step. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, if I'm completely honest, I came through here, I saw that orange, I thought that was lava, and I headed back to record and grabbed some fire resistance potions. It's actually just carpet. And then eggs, and then... What is this? This was placed here the other day. I don't know who by this netherrack structure with a hole in the middle, and that was all that was here. And now someone's added carpet, turtle eggs, and scaffolding to it. Is it a weird art installation? I feel like that's all I can think it is. I don't actually know what it is otherwise. Maybe this is some sort of trap for baby piglins or something. I don't know. I literally have no idea. Anyway, I've got to go find my way to a portal that I think doesn't actually exist right now. So, that's going to be a little bit confusing. In fact, I might have to get FalseSymmetry on to help me out here. But I've got a feeling no one's actually made a portal to the area I'm trying to get to, which is a bit of a problem. So I've had zero luck trying to find that portal. It's fine. We'll have to just figure it out another time. Anyway, today I actually want to work on the base. It is nighttime right now, so everything is a little bit dark. But I've actually been doing some work over here. I've added some little bits, little details at the underside of this, down below there. I've also finished up this completely from the video. This actually, oh no, you know what? I said I've just finished it completely, but actually I need to actually just change one last thing, and that is these to smokers. In fact, while I remember, let me do that, because I will forget and never ever change them otherwise. There we go, much better. Even getting XP as well. I forget that you get XP from this. I guess it's only taking stuff out manually though, right? I need to actually dig through and pick up the smoker that fell back here. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, this is now all done. I just need to add, some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. That many will do just fine. So yes, before you ask, today's episode is, of course, going to be spent over at my base again. I really wanted to start on this project, but I don't actually have all of the stuff needed to make the TNT duper right now, or at least enough of them. So I'm actually going to be doing that. Hopefully between this episode and the next, I'm going to start TNT in this, but you know, it's just a big project. It's very daunting, but we will get there in the end. Don't you worry. But I've actually had a few comments about this area here. Now, this area here looks pretty complete. In fact, to my eyes, it is complete for the most part. The towers that are complete are done, and then, of course, the hexagons that I've built are done. There is going to be a new tower there, which we'll mark out the shape of in just a second. But a lot of you guys, well, at least a handful of you guys have actually come to me and said, you know what, False, why don't you change the height of these hexagons? And for ages and ages in my head I was like, nah, I don't really like that idea, I don't think that's going to really work. But I actually got some of these hexagons into a creative world, started building them in like a tiered fashion, so that say this one's like 4 blocks tall, that one's like 3 blocks tall, this one's like 2 blocks tall, that one's like 1 block tall. And it looks really cool. And you know what? I think we're going to do that. And the reason I'm doing it now, before I finish this flower farm, because there is some more detail on the outside and the inside to do. In fact, by the way, have been working on this as well. I've set up a bone meal dispenser to take up to only one of the dispensers into the flower farm. I need to figure out how to actually make it go into both, plus actually go into that middle one there, because as you can see there are 2. Anyway, that's a project for another day. My redstone brain is not working currently today, so that's not going to be any good. But yeah, before we finish the outside, I thought, you know what? Let's build this up to like here, and then see what the other tiered hexagons will look like when we do that. So what I'm going to do is grab a whole bunch of wool. In fact, do I have it on me? No, I do not. I actually left it in my base. I've only got a limited amount because, like I said, I couldn't find the portal to the wool farm that would have a heck of a lot more. So I've got this to work with today. That's the limit I have with this project, unless someone else gets online and lets me know where it is, because literally I'm the only one online today. And hopefully that will look good. So I guess let's go ahead and roll that time lapse. Well, after placing all that, I actually run out of blocks, out of wall blocks, of course, which we already knew. So yeah, it doesn't look quite finished, but you can sort of see the effect that's going to happen here. I need to do this side, of course. I need to do that side, of course. I need to do this one here. I still need to do that one over there. And also maybe that one there as well. And maybe... Did I? Yeah, and these two. Yeah, I've got quite a few left to do. And also, I don't even know what I'm doing with this one. This one might be water, so I'll have to figure that out as well. So yeah, hopefully it is looking pretty swanky. But anyway, Mr. Azuma actually told us that we can actually go borrow some wool, or, well, steal it, I guess. Or, no, not steal. Take it with permission from his wool tower that I think he's got in his base or something. I'm actually not even sure what Azuma has been up to with his base, so I'm actually looking forward to heading on over there to check it out. I think it's this way, so I'm going to journey through the Nether, try and find his portal, and hopefully... Oh, I didn't even put my helmet on, my bad. And yeah, hopefully we'll find it just fine. Yep, Stride Zuma's base, that's exactly what we want. Well, I was going to say that it's very, very difficult to find things, and that's right, because I'm at Ethos, apparently. What is going on here? Okay. You know what? Let's leave that weird stuff going on here, and hopefully it's this way. I've got a feeling it isn't. I've got a feeling this is just Ethos extra tunnel or something. Why do people not signpost things properly? It should be on every single junction. There should be a sign. Every single junction. I don't think that's it. I'm not even going to go through that. Oh, why can't people signpost? I'm going to have to... I should have brought some signs with me. I really regret not bringing any signs with me. That would have been fantastic. Right, I've decided to scrap the Nether, and I think I've come out... Whoa! And, Mumbo space. Whoa! Okay. This is looking nice. My bad. I didn't realise. Oh, I didn't realise this is the portal I was coming out of. Because, fun fact, it wasn't signposted. I skipped past it. Iskar's one. So where is Azuma compared to this? He's in the jungle somewhere. But I'm almost thinking he's in like a different jungle. Oh, you know what? I think I might have the coordinates somewhere. So I think I might land on one of these things, get my bearings, and then finally find where his base is. Aha, so I found Corrales' base, because I knew that Azuma was near that, and that's the one I had coordinates of. Yes, perfect. Okay, so this should be Azuma's base, right? We better fly in through the entrance, you know, properly. Makes a lot of sense. And, yeah! Okay. That's not very welcoming. It doesn't go anywhere? Azuma, you can't have it not going anywhere. What on earth? Maybe it's going to go somewhere in the future. Anyway, I nearly went splat on that, so I guess which one is his wall tower? That is the real question. I have not been keeping up with videos. True symmetry to the rescue. We have figured out that it is this one. Which technically does have a tiny bit of wool on it. That failed miserably. Ooh. A little bit of carpet and stuff, and I think it should be down here. Let's hope this is not like some weird trap or something. Let's hope this... Oh yeah, I heard she is. Okay. This is quite the adventure we're going on here. Ah! Okay. black wool. Dude, Azuma, you are a lifesaver today, dude. You are an absolute lifesaver. Wait. Somehow I don't think this was the correct portal to come through. I seem to be in a farm, although this is an ethos, right? Oh, so you know what? Azuma's is down there. So that's Azuma's. Ah, that would make a lot of sense as to why I couldn't find it then, I guess. Right, at least an extra hour on top of the rest of that later, and we are basically complete, which is awesome. I don't know if I want to do anything here. I've got a feeling it's kind of nice having it flat at the front and then build up there. I might do maybe a 2 and then a 1-1, and then maybe a 2 and a 1. I don't really know. Talking about like 2 and 1, meaning like how tall they are. Like this is a 1, that's a 2, that's a 3, that's a 4, and then sort of I've just basically mixed it up. As long as sort of the big one goes down to the small one, it sort of creeps downwards. It sort of makes a weird staircasey sort of thing, and I really, really like it. You can't really see it the higher you get, but I think it definitely adds something when you're sort of at a much lower level. And it'll be really, really cool when there's another tower right here as well, I think. In fact, we could start on that tower. Wait, is there something wrong around here? No. Just for some reason this feels like it's very, very small here. No, that is just the case. Okay, sorry, I was feeling like the hexagon was wrong then, but all I've done is rebuilt what we had below. So I'm very, very happy with this, and yeah, we'll move on to a different task now after spending way too much time on this one. Okay, so coming through here, yeah, we're definitely needing to do something over here because it's just so flat. You don't see a lot of black, but you see a lot of black over there. So I'm definitely going to have to do something over this side. I'm up for suggestions, by the way. Anything like this. Like, this was one of you guys that just told me this, and it just stuck in my head. It stuck in my head for so long. And I was like, nah, it's not going to work. And then I just did it, and it worked. So yeah, anyway, I think what I'm going to do now, though, is start this project here. Just start building a tower. I'm not necessarily deciding right now what's going to go in it. In fact, there's many things that can go in it. I want to make a bigger cactus farm than I've got in there. So that could definitely go in here. Also, I've got villagers that are down underneath there somewhere that need to go in a tower. So it could go for anything, really. But I just made up some concrete and, well, as you can see, it is all powder. So I'm thinking I'm going to do something that I did previously, which is building a dirt ring around it and then building, although actually that's not going to work because as soon as I get to the roof and to the wider parts, it starts going everywhere. And then because this is tiered, it's going to flow even further. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I am going to waste all my time turning this all into concrete. Yeah, I'm just going to have to, just for plain peace of mind. Right, I think I've converted enough now. There's even some over here still hanging out. Yeah, I think I've converted enough now to get started with this thing. So my thoughts. So while I've been doing that, I've been thinking about what things I want to borrow from these. This one actually still needs a design on the side of it. I forgot to do that. Again. I think actually what I'm going to do there is continue. You see those stripes of windows? I would zoom in, but I can't. I think I'm going to do the stripes here and then do a design like this on the side. So I'll do that in the next clip actually. But yeah, for this, I think what I'm going to do is do 7 to 9 blocks up, sort of like that. And then I think we want to put this section, so this window, this roof, and then a tiny little section like that, maybe 3 to 5 blocks tall. Then I thought what would be cool is if I then put this sort of lower roof, I guess, upside down. Built this same thing upside down like a dish, and then had another sort of window like this above, and then I guess the big roof on top or something. I'm not really sure exactly how I'm going to finish it off, but that's what my thought process is. So that's what I think we're going to be trying to create here. And I really, really love this mishmash of designs. Like, all the towers look extremely different right now, but they're all using the same elements and the same block palette. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really great way of doing these towers. And yeah, it just keeps the whole theme going throughout. And as we start adding more and more detail to the base, it's going to look hopefully more and more epic. And more it'll come together and be as one. So if you'd guessed that I run out of sea lanterns yet again, you'd be correct. 2 diamonds a stack still in false? How? How are these still so expensive? I do not know, but this really means I should really get mine at least up and running, just so I can at least pay a little bit less on Impulse's ones. New tower almost complete right there. There we go. Pretty darn nice. Although, I don't know. I think once it's got the roof on it, it'll look better, because then you won't just see directly into that dish there, because it doesn't look that great from that side. But I kind of like that it feels like all the others, but it's just got something like weird going on with it. I kind of like it, to be honest, and like a really cool pattern around the middle there. I don't think I'm gonna have enough resources yet again for the roof, dudes. It's taken way more than a shulk box of every kind of concrete to make this, and concrete takes a while to turn from powder into well, concrete. But anyway, I've been working also on this. I've just turned this bit here onto the bottom as well, and I think that's definitely the way to go. I think at the very least I want to just finish this up properly design wise. The inside is going to take a bit more work, because of course doing this whole thing with it means that I now have, oh, I could put a staircase in though. Oh, I was about to say, you know, obviously, you know, I've done this with it where the doorway was there. Now it's going to have to be up there. But yeah, this will actually just give us more opportunity to build like a really cool. Oh, I've just thought, is this spawnable? Wait, can things spawn on redstone? I'm actually not certain. If they can, it's potentially quite dangerous up there. But yeah, so we can definitely put a staircase down. Oh, that would be cool. In fact, yeah, maybe we'll think about that before we do any of this weird design. But basically, all this is planned for is all the stuff like from the flower farm drops down there, gets collected. We can build like a better storage system down underneath, and I guess I'll have like a little waterway down or something in this corner or somewhere. I haven't decided exactly where yet, but yeah, that's going to be pretty awesome. So for now, I'm just going to do that staircase. Why not? Spawn-proof staircase right there. Although that is spawnable right there. So yeah, that is how everything is looking right now. I'm really liking it. I guess let's see what else we can do. I just really need to do the design on that. In fact, I'm going to get some scaffolding, and I think I'm actually going to prioritise that right now so that we don't need to touch the outside of the flower farm ever again. So finishing this project up, I'm actually kind of curious right now as I'm placing this last bit of concrete here, just how much concrete I've placed this season. I've got a feeling that I've probably placed more concrete than I have any other block almost. Maybe stone might beat it, but that's probably the only other one. I think I'm completely out of sight, and this is what I mean. Like I'm completely exhausting my resources every single episode. I'm gathering loads and loads, and then I'm using more than I. Oh, dude, there's some left. Aha! Okay, cool. So I should be able to finish this roof, or at least this part of the roof. I'm gonna do the annoying part, which the annoying part, by the way, is this rim around the outside where it's lower than the roof, so I have to like get off the roof, build up to the roof, and then place it from there. So I'm gonna do that when I'm editing this video, because that's always quite nice to just get that little extra bit done for the thumbnail and stuff. But yeah, there we go. That is all done. So let's land on here, and statistics. Items, mined. Okay, you know what? No, mined. We don't mind. We want placed, used, picked up, dropped, used. Oh my goodness. Concrete powder. 59,000? My god. Dude, concrete powder is literally above dirt, and even concrete is above stone. That's insane. So times mined. How much have I mined concrete? Dude. I mean, I've mined lots of terracotta, obviously my terracotta shop, and obviously sand and gravel for glass and more and concrete itself, you know, as well. But yeah, the fact that grey concrete is literally the next block. I mean, that kind of makes sense though, right, doesn't it? Anything else? Times broken. I've broken 2 pickaxes this season. Dang it. Times crafted. Here we go. 59,000 times I've crafted. There are 59,000 concrete powder blocks on my area of the world. that like here, just all here pretty much. Oh, and that little build over there is all, yeah, that as well. That's 59,000 grey concrete. Oh, dude, look at this now. Dude, okay, I hadn't actually taken a look yet. Oh, this looks great. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm really excited about this now. Are you guys excited? Let me know if you are, because I am personally very excited about seeing where this goes. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. Sorry if it's a bit of a short one. This took me far too long to build. Like, building always takes far longer than you actually anticipate, so I need to maybe try and anticipate a little bit more time for videos like this in the future. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, just subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.